Welcome back to the Daily Hunt, everyone. It's Monday, February 16th, 2026, and you're here with Ethan and Brooke for our special review episode.
That's right, Ethan. We usually kick off the week with fresh insights from our AI, but yesterday was a bit quiet on the market. Our AI didn't flag any standout stock opportunities, which, let's be honest, sometimes happens. It just means the market was, consolidating, I guess.
Absolutely, Brooke. And because of that, we thought it would be a fantastic chance to look back. We're digging into the performance of stocks our AI-generated insights identified from February 2nd to February 6th. It's always good to see how those initial analyses played out, right?
Precisely. It gives us a chance to see the full picture, from the initial mention price to where they closed yesterday. It's all about learning from the past to understand potential future movements.
All right, let's jump right into some of these numbers, because I have to tell you, one really caught my eye. We're talking about Alamos Gold, ticker AGI. Our AI flagged it as a buy on February 5th at $38.45. And Brooke, get this, it soared to a high of $46.48, which is a mind-boggling 20.88% gain.
It really did pop, Ethan. That's a significant move in just 7 days to hit its peak. And even yesterday, it closed strong at $45.24, still up a very respectable 17.66% from its first mention. It clearly shows solid momentum, for those looking at the precious metal sector.
Oh, absolutely. AGI really demonstrated strong growth potential there. That's the kind of movement that gets you excited about market fundamentals, Now, Brooke, on the flip side, what caught your analytical eye on the other end of the spectrum?
Well, Ethan, looking at the other end, we need to talk about Next NRG, ticker NXXT. Our AI flagged it as a speculative gamble on February 5th at 95 cents. It saw a tiny blip up to 97 cents, barely a 1.9% increase, but then it really pulled back. Yesterday, it closed at 79 cents, which is a rather significant drop of 16.72% from its initial mention.
Oof, that's quite a swing.
Indeed. It's a stark reminder that speculative gamble isn't just a label, it's a caution. While it did show a brief moment of positive movement, that quickly reversed. This highlights the importance of risk management, especially with those high-risk opportunities. The percentage change here isn't a steady decline, but a quick peak and then a significant drop, showing how quickly sentiment can shift in those kinds of plays.
All right, let's do a quick rundown of the rest of the list. From February 2nd, we had SanDisk, SNDK, up a nice 9.58% at yesterday's close. And Micron Technology, MU, also from the 2nd, closed up 11.83%. Pretty solid stuff there.
Moving to February 3rd, Microsoft, MSFT, was essentially flat, closing down just 0.14%. Western Digital, WDC, however, saw a good run, up 9.11% yesterday.
Then we had Alphabet, Google, which saw a bit of a pullback, closing down 3.57%. Tesla, TSLA, on the other end, a speculative gamble, closed up a healthy 7.09%. That's some volatility for you.
Indeed. From February 4th, Supermicrocomputer, SMCI, was up 3.96%, and Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, another speculative gamble, showed potential, closing up 7.38%. And finally, from February 5th, beyond AGI and NXXT, Meta Platforms, META, closed down 2.77%, and Phase Energy, ENPH, also slipped, closing down 8.63%. But NVIDIA and VDA kept its head above water, closing up 6.53%. So a real mixed bag there, wouldn't you say, Brooke? Absolutely, Ethan. If we look at the summary, Buy Insights had an average return of about 3.52%, while speculative gambles averaged 2.39%. Overall, all AI-generated insights averaged a positive 3.18%, which, compared favorably to the Dow Jones, S&P 500, and NASDAQ during that same period. Yeah, it shows that even in a quiet period, our AI-generated insights can flag some interesting movements. It's always a learning experience looking back. Definitely. And before we sign off, a very important market commentary. Please remember that all the data and analyses we've discussed today are based on historical performance. Past results are not indicative of future results, and there's no guarantee that any stock will perform in any specific way. Our content, including these market insights, is generated by artificial intelligence, which, like any system, might make mistakes or have limitations. This is purely speculative analysis and market commentary. We strongly urge all listeners to conduct their own thorough research and, if necessary, consult a licensed financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Your capital is at risk. Great points, Brooke. And that's our special review for today. Thank you for joining us on the Daily Hunt. We'll be back tomorrow with fresh AI-generated insights. See you then.